Okay, so day 2 of sort of constructing what the brand is going to be and what I want the brand to look like in the future. And so I went to Chipotle, I got a bowl and I wrote some notes. So my to-do list for today, I close, so I have like 40 minutes until I have to go to work, but my to-do list was, I ended up going with the 12 stones because 12 stones just sounds sick, and it represents something that's, powerful, and it shows the grace of God, and it shows the power of Christ. And so 12 stones, that's the brand name. That's whether or not I do a little category where it's called the 99 Collective, I don't know. That could be a possibility. Who knows? So I did a lot of thinking, and in terms of the whole aesthetic when it comes to the hiking and the outdoorsy things, I don't know exactly. I thought about it for so much, and I don't know how exactly I'm gonna mix the whole streetwear, that whole vibe, and then mix that with the hiking and the whole outdoorsy gear stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So I thought maybe let's set aside the whole hiking gear and the all that, and mainly focus on the streetwear and the stuff that I am most comfortable with, and I'm more known to be around. And so I researched a couple manufacturers. Of course, Alibaba is the place to be. I know there's other places and other websites that kind of have manufacturers also, but I went on there, I checked it out, I looked at all the stuff, I looked at hats, I looked at hoodies, I looked at shirts. It's very expensive, very, very expensive to even, because the majority of the time people have big minimum orders, and I'm so new that I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough orders to have profit into that. So I mean, if there's a minimum order of 20, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have 20 sales my first drop, if I even get to that, God willing. It's difficult, and each piece is like 20 bucks. So could you imagine 20 bucks for 20 pieces, $400? I don't have $400 on me. So with that in mind, I have to go with the kind of a cheaper option, which sucks, but I guess I have to do in order to get money, invest back into the clothing brand, invest into certain things. There's a lot in my mind that I want to do with the brand. It's just, of course, like the money. I don't have the money, and that's unfortunate, but the message is still there. The personal aspect of it is still there, which is good. I researched into other brands. So I looked at brands such as Represent, Essentials, The Nude Project. Tame Psychotic is one that I love so much. I love Tame Psychotic, just that whole aesthetic and that whole vibe I really want to give off. I will kind of want to give off that vibe while also preaching Christ, and also, being that young Christian person that wants to represent Christ through either clothing, through their page, through videos, through whatever the case may be. I really like the vibe of Tame Psychotic, but I want it to be Christ centered, and that's my goal. That's ultimately my goal. Not so much the whole guns, helicopters, choppers, motorcycles vibe that they give off, because that's them. That's their vibe. I don't want to steal from their vibe. I love their aesthetic. I love their whole vibe. It's just like the whole badass, do whatever you want. I want that in my brand, but have it so you're able to do all these things because of Jesus, and because of what he has given us, and because of how we are in ourselves through Christ, that we are soldiers and we can do whatever we want. That's my thing. Another thing was looking to the financials. That's the most difficult thing. I need to either get another job, God willing, I don't want to do that, or just save up. I want to do that. I feel like I can do that. There's just so much that goes into making a brand that I need the money for. And then social media pages. I just made a TikTok. I just made an Instagram. I don't know about Snapchat. I made a YouTube, of course, that's why I'm posting this on, but yeah, I mean, going well mentally so far. I feel like there's a lot of things that of course I need to do, and there's a lot of dreams that I want to be accomplished. You know, there's still so much in terms of the manufacturing. I know for some brands that can be a very difficult thing to get past and to get, you know, a hold of. There's the whole designing thing, what I want on there, and either that's me grabbing designs and buying them off of a graphic designer. There's one on Instagram that I love. He's just kind of a little pricey, but I mean, his stuff is amazing. And I would love to have that in my first drop. But I mean, there's all that. I mean, I'm taking it day by day. 12 Stones is the name of the brand. I love it. I don't see myself naming it anything else. 12 Stones. It's just such a good name. The first drop, I really want to implement Romans 8:11 into it, whether that's just embroidering that in a sleeve, in the back of the hoodie, just somewhere inside that. I really like that, because that kind of emphasizes the brand as a whole, doing whatever you want, because you have that power through Jesus Christ, and we know that, and we can do whatever we want. Like I said, I keep saying that, but I'm just, you know, it's a lot of hard work, and you can do that, and you can do whatever you want. But yeah, I mean, it's just a little update. I have work in like 30 minutes, but I mean, we'll see how this goes. I mean, after work, I'm going to look into Shopify. I'm gonna look into the website. Don't know how I'm gonna do that. I have some experience with making websites. It's just it takes so long, but I mean, you know, I gotta make people proud, and I really want to push this out. So yeah, bye bye.